And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with another brand new video of City Skylines. And episode number 6 today. We're halfway to 10. We're just actually now over that halfway mark to 10 episodes on this game. So, obviously, let's crack on and try and get to 10 episodes at the end of this week on City Skylines. I'll probably do 20 episodes overall, you know, maybe a little bit less, we'll see. I want to do one season. We want to sort of make this city to be good, so yeah. So Sally can wait, nothing too late, and you all come by. Sorry, right, anyway, let's get on with this. So, I just need to work out where we left off quickly, have a quick assessment of what we need to do today. So, we've got quite a few number of blacks. I think we need to empty a few graveyards, possibly. Let's have a look. Where's the nearest grave? Ah, there's one. Okay, that's not bad. Do want to make sure, in case we need to get rid of a few graveyards, because sometimes it's something you have to do, to obviously, as you hopefully can understand, something you may have to do to obviously get people correctly buried, of course. So yeah. I was actually watching, by the way, a good film. Really good film overall. Like, it was to do with Adolf Hitler. It was a brilliant film. Like, don't get me wrong, it was quite funny, if that makes sense. Like, it was a comedian film. It was in German, so I can actually speak German myself, so I could understand it, of course. But yeah, because my father's actually from Germany, which is something I'm proud of, because, don't get me wrong, yes, okay, Adolf Hitler did what he did, but that don't mean that the German people haven't done a lot of great either for, you know, this world that we live in. Like, let's face it, Germany are the pinnacle right now of motorsport. They are the pinnacle of, you know, industry, I would have to argue. Like, so Germany are a bright country. There's no doubt in my mind about that, you know, there's no doubt. But at the end of the day, there are things, obviously, yes, in Germany's history that were wrong, of course. Where, you know, but at the same time, okay, I don't want to get into a World War I debate. The way I see it, okay, if, let's say, the UN Council, or the Treaty of Versailles, as it's otherwise known as, you know, actually held those who should have been held accountable for World War I, then maybe we wouldn't have actually had such bad, you know, World War II. You just never know, of course. But yeah, that's a different debate for another day. But it was a good film. If you want to watch the film, by the way, it's called Look Who's Back. It's a German film, so it does have English subtitles if you don't understand German. I can actually speak German fluently myself. So, obviously, I don't speak it whilst on YouTube, but obviously, as you can understand, you know, and I'm not going to speak it, you know, whilst over on YouTube. But I know, well, I can speak it, you know, because obviously I've learned how to speak German now. But, as I say, you know, it's a great country, Germany. but that film was a classic, absolute classic. It's basically where Adolf Hitler comes back to life in the 21st century, or in 2014, Germany. So obviously, he doesn't obviously, you know, repeat history. Like, he still hates the Jewish people in the film, which is fair enough. Like, I guess, you know, you couldn't make it any different. I guess you can't, you know, change that. So, yeah, he still hated, obviously, Jewish people in the film, but at the same time, I think he does cope quite well, in 21st century. Like, he kills a dog, he absolutely shoots it, dead, you know, a dog that was struggling with his World War II coat. You know, then he also goes into like a cleaner to ask for his uniform washing, and he takes off his underwear and all of that. Oh, it's a brilliant film. Like, you gotta go watch it if you've never seen it. It's just called Look Who's Back, you know, brilliant German film. Yeah, I'd say one of probably the best German films I've ever watched overall. It's just an absolute classic, you know, like, and yeah, I highly recommend it for you to go watch, you know, something you should certainly consider watching. Anyway, enough of talking about the German film I watched. Just, you know, I want to obviously build a little bit more now. Because obviously we're continuing this build of city skylines. I'm gonna actually build up over here. Really? So obviously we're building some nice roads down here. Right, so obviously building nice side roads right now. Gonna go 2 up. Then here. I'm gonna leave that like that. We'll have to accept it like that, I guess. So obviously building some nice roads that go up and zigzagging across the city, of course. So yeah, obviously got to get these nice roads done, so therefore, you know, they can obviously be then completed. Once these are completed, then we'll build some stuff on them. Need like water and all of that, of course. Good thing is though, like, yeah, we're building quite nice. Obviously, haven't built too much in the last few games, obviously, or days. So usually I have a good old build anyway before I come onto this. Then what you guys see usually is sort of where I'm gotten up to on it, rather than seeing what we're actually doing. Alright, that's that then done, so that's the water supply all done. That's good, of course, because more electricity the better. Obviously electricity, it powers your plants, like, you know, your power plants and all of that, so it's very important to have electric in this game, so it's not like it's not important. Do I need to do something quickly? Oh, oops. Put that there. Then obviously put that there. So we need some postage. Post box guy. I'll have a sorting mail. Somewhere here. Good. So we're now just installing some services. So we're going to install a few fire brigades. We've installed a police depot, like helicopter depot. So yeah, obviously that's important for our community. Just now installing a few fire brigades. So that's that done. Now we can install some educational programs and healthcare. Of course, healthcare is very important. We want our citizens to be healthy. We're going to have 2 hospitals, so long we can fit them in. It's all just about finding space. So we're going to have 2 hospitals, quite close proximity they are. I need a few of these. Now we can install education. Alright, that's education done. So got our transport more or less. Going to install some taxis. Taxi can be always a good way to get around the city. trying to create a new line, game sort of pausing itself here. Right. Right. Oh. Oh, this is looking harder than it should be. Right now. There we go. Finally. So obviously having quite a few metro stops on this line. Obviously we only need the single track. This ain't gonna be like a main railway. There we go. Right. Time to bring out the secret weapon. I haven't released yet. Right, so we're just installing some, like, big-ass technology stuff here. Like, we're gonna install a rocket launch pad. As you can see, we now got a rocket launch pad. And there. So we're obviously also building up here to get this part of the city ready now, because we're soon going to be expanding up here, so we need it all ready. Science Centre, I think we'll put that somewhere down here. Don't want it too close. We need to save some of it, of course. casino. Where should we put the casino? Oh, let's have a think. This is... because obviously casino, good income. I want it somewhere close to the airport, I feel. Or not too far away anyway. Oh, right, I think I found it. There. That's where we're going to put our casino. So that's that done then. What's this? Effects launch site. Wondering, what's that? Shopping centre. So now we've got a shopping centre like a Westfields or, you know, something like that. So I just want to work out stuff now quickly. How much like we got to do to get some monuments, so we can, you know, so to unlock the Arc de Triomphe we need only, okay, so we're so close to the Arc de Triomphe. Oh, cool, sound. Eiffel Tower, still got quite a fair distance to go there. Traffic Park, okay. Yeah, theatre, so still instances. I'm not sure what that means, instances of cemetery. Let's have a look online quickly what this means. Just so I know. So I just want to understand. I'm not too sure. I think you gotta fill them all, or 7 cemeteries to get that. In terms of this, so how can we unlock some of these? So to work in some of this out, because you can also get unlock some of these. So let's see. So we need that. Oh, this should be actually quite easy. In fact, we could probably unlock that now. Monuments. So when you go to that triangle one, where is it? Where is she? The Louvre. We need to install the Louvre to get that. Where is the Louvre? Alright, so we need to install this. So put that there, I think, or somewhere. No, put that there. That's that done. Then we need to find the Louvre, which is that museum, obviously. There it is, there she is. There's the Louvre. I went to the Louvre this year. It was actually quite nice, by the way, museum. If you've never been there, it's located in France. Obviously, there's a debate over who one of the paintings, well, Leonardo da Vinci's work, of course. some people say it's Italian. Well, he is Italian artist, ain't it? So some people say obviously his work should be placed in Italy, whilst others are saying no, it should be France. France, obviously, is where he last was seen. Well, last place he lived. So very debatable one, and he brought his work to France. So you know, I guess it sort of depends. It'll work out one day, I guess. So long as they don't go to war about it, then yeah, that's good. Which I doubt. Right, so put down the Louvre. So now work that quickly out. Just working out some of my milestones. So we've obviously installed the Louvre, so just need 2 more. Need a. Okay, I think I know what we need, if I'm correct. Let's have a look. I don't think it's that. Just have a look to make sure. So we need a... what is it? Let me just see. So it's like a lion. I'm not actually sure what exactly it is, to tell you the good truth. It's like a lion, but it's not a lion. I'm not sure where we can find that. It's somewhere. Well, it will be somewhere, of course. It's just about where it actually is. So obviously we need to find that. Because obviously we unlock some of these, it really would help. Just thinking where we can find that. So maybe like a lion. So it should be in my. Maybe it's in leisure. Need to have a look. It's in leisure. No. No, that's not it. Just gotta make sure it's not in leisure. No, so it will be in here. Or it should be in here. In theory. This is now something we could actually install. Here. We need to actually start building. Anyway, because obviously we need to build soon. Otherwise there's no point. So anyway, we'll now start adding in facilities into this block. Policy wise, I'm gonna link this one up here. We're gonna also expand it, don't forget that. So probably, you know, expand as far as probably here, I'm gonna say. And that's that, so we don't have to worry too much. Now I need to zone it, so I think what we'll do, we'll have, I don't know, let me have a think what we should do here, because obviously just thinking where to put our industrial. Let me have a think where we can put our industrial. Obviously work and culture. We start with the office zones first. No. business actually. Right, we'll start with business first. So, right, business, I think, first few rows I think business, actually, sounds actually quite good that. First few zones business, next two zones maybe low business, then into residential. Yeah, that looks okay. So now, business, so I'm gonna install industrial down here and office zones here. Then that will obviously help expand that. So obviously now gonna build some nice houses along there, more or less a street, then a bit more blue and more green, plenty of residential. Yeah, that looks okay. I think that's zoned well. Like, it's not zoned badly, I don't think. Can't complain at that. Overall, I'm happy with it. I wonder if we've zoned this. No, we haven't. Okay, so we need to zone that as well. Jeez. Right. The plan for this, I think we were going to build houses in the middle. That was it. Yeah, houses in the middle. Or something, a few zones of houses or something, and then, you know, we were going to have a zone or a few shops. I think that was the plan anyway. So, like tourism sort of style. And then we were going to have something like that. So we didn't zone that, surprisingly. Because obviously, I thought we did. Surprising me that. So, alright, that's that done then. Happy with that. Don't need to zone that. Unless we didn't save it. I don't think we saved it. Right, so yellow around the outside. That was the plan here. I know that. Don't think we saved this build, probably. Put houses in the middle here. So houses are going to go in the middle, then I think offices again on the outside sort of thing. Zones. Now, I need to zone that. I think we're going to go for forestry here. We seem to have a lot of forestry. So yeah, that's now good. So we're actually almost at 150,000 people almost. So our population is, or has come along, almost at 150,000 people, which is insane. That almost makes us as big as Milton Keynes, which is a pretty big city in its own right. So we're almost actually as big as Milton Keynes now, which is pretty good. That's in the United Kingdom, where I was born, in fact, actually. So obviously pretty big that to be at that sort of status almost, if you know what I mean. Like to be almost as big as what was my home, well, what is my hometown. Alright, along here, pretty simple what I'm going to do. Business. On the outside we'll put a few houses actually. Then going back along we'll do houses. Then a small bit of business. Right. So obviously, as I say, I was trying to just zone it nice. Here, just want houses. So trying to just zone it. So this should look quite nice when it's done. This will be like a high street here. So, yep, that's then that part of the city done. Which I need to do one more thing actually. Here. So, people will now obviously, you know, starting to move in. We should see people starting to move in to our city eventually down here. So, yeah, this bit will now fill up, of course. So, obviously, that's good. I feel a few more burial sites. Where are people not being buried? So here's a little bit quite empty. So we need get a few more burials done here. Here's looking quite empty. I'm wondering where. So we'll get a few more people buried there. Here. Can't really do much about that. Here, not a lot of people are being buried, so is there anything we can do to fix that? Let's try and wiggle our way around, see what can be done. Site there. How about here? Okay, so we need a few more graves here. People, so they don't have great coverage. That's the thing about, you know, you need to sort of do a balancing act on where you're putting stuff and how much of it you need. It can be quite tough actually when you're thinking of it logically. Like, it may look easy, but honestly it's probably one of the most toughest things to do, because you know it's that juggling act of what's too much or what's too little sort of style, you know. So yeah, you can only do so much. You can't do too much, of course, in this game. Whatever you do in a way can feel sometimes a bit like too little or too much. It can really have its well, it can be a bit vice versa sort of style. I'm not sure exactly what these are, if I'm to be vitally honest. I have to look them up, what they do. I think they just store bodies, dead bodies, if I'm correct. So I think that's where maybe like the freezers are, if I'm correct. I'm not too sure exactly, but yeah, 27,000 people have been actually buried now, believe it or not. That's quite crazy. Our capacity is actually over 27,000, so you know it's quite a lot. So certainly do have the space now. Oh yeah, don't worry, we don't need to do much here. The other one's knocking down, so yeah. Alright, so more or less done there. Alright, we're gonna expand a little bit now down here, try and expand more. This is the whole point about sea skylines. You gotta try and expand where possible, I would say, like, and the moment you stop expanding, that's the moment you start losing this game. Apparently there's been a new version, by the way, of F1 2019 installed. Just been told by my PS4. Can't wait to see what that latest update brings. Have to wait and see. Sort of looking a bit messy, this is right now. Yeah, obviously. Trying to just make the most of our construction. Okay, so just having a look whether or not we can build on this a little bit. Yeah, no, don't look like it. Alright, I know what we can do. I know we can do this sort of thing. We have to start that here. I know we can build like that. And it's about connecting it. I know we can do that. same with here, really. Can we just build it like that? Like that. I think that can connect. There it does. Good. Does that connect there? Yes, it does. Beautiful. How about that? No. Connects there though. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna leave that like that. So, give it some Spider-Man legs. I guess. You know, something like that. That's nice. That'll fill up that anyway, so makes that look a bit more tractable. Okay, so we'll now fill this up. We're gonna actually expand or build it like that. So it's sort of gonna redo this zone. So yeah, it basically will be redone effectively. So we will probably see that go, but you know, that'll be fine. I'm not too dissatisfied about that anyway. So we now need to just expand. Probably, by the way, play for another 5 or 10 minutes, by the way, before I end today's video of City Skylines. If you have enjoyed, do subscribe. And by the way, it's more important than ever you subscribe, because you can win a prize at the end of this month. Okay, all you have to do, go check out another video that I did only a couple of days ago on the channel. If you scroll down through videos, you will find it, or you can type in prize giveaway, you know, video, and I'm pretty sure it'll come up. It may not be one more popular results, but it'll certainly come up somewhere down the line. And yeah, basically, obviously, go check it out. If you want a chance of winning a free copy of FIFA 20 plus a £10 game gift voucher, all you have to do is subscribe. Go check out the other video and you'll find out more on how you can win your own free, very personal copy from me, of course. And obviously, you know, it is a real contest, you know, it's not a fake one. So, you know, just in case you're wondering whether or not it's real, you know, I can guarantee you, like, I am genuinely holding the contest. So, you know, one of you guys will be the lucky winner, okay? And, you know, of course, you know, all you have to do to get a chance of winning is basically you know, go check out that video and it will explain a lot more to you on how you can get involved and on how you can win yourself a prize, of course. So yeah, hopefully you will get yourself involved there, and hopefully we can have quite a good contest. Like, hopefully there'll be a lot of you that will enter, which will make certainly for an interesting draw indeed. So yeah, you know, obviously I'm now going to zone this part of town now. So I think what we want, I'm gonna go industrial down the middle. Here. And I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna obviously going to build our roads like this. fact, we're gonna wipe that clean, then go like this for this one. So, obviously, see, we'll get there, and it is getting there quite quickly now. We're almost at, well, we're almost at, you know, 150,000 people. It's quite amazing to think we started from the number 0 and we're now almost on 150,000. You know, it's actually a sense of achievement, of course. Something that I like. I love having that sense of achievement. You know, who doesn't, really? Love having a sense of achievement, but, you know, it is a real sense that we've achieved something, you know, on a game. You know, we're at new levels, new heights that, you know, may or may not have been tested before, sort of thing, you know. And it's also that mystery of what's next. How much more can we build? You know, is there more to this to come, or is this it? Have we reached our, you know, our limit, sort of thing? You know, what else is there to come here? Like, that's the question that I'm asking myself right now, you know. I'm gonna and it is nice to be able to build. So, right, we'll just wait for some of the buildings to become more compact. Just need to add in a few emergency services, add in probably some small ones rather than big ones, because either way we're going to take up quite a bit of space anyway, regardless what happens. That's okay, so let's see how this community's carrying along. It's carrying along good. Oh, one thing I forgot to add in, bin collection. Jeez, that's not good. We need rubbish collections. Of course, rubbish is something that you have to maintain, obviously, during the game. So, you know, you need plenty of bin collections, for sure. Something very, very important to have. We've got to make sure we have it. There you go. Yeah, so that's that done. So I think that will be it for then today, folks. As I say, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hope you've all enjoyed this video. And until the next one, take care. Tomorrow, remember F1 2019 plus another video of City Skylines every day, weekdays. Mainly, roughly. You can expect videos come out early morning before I go to work and afternoon after I've come back from work. So, you know, hope you've enjoyed today's video. See you all next time for another video. Take it easy.